sa lahat na nakatutok dito sa Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship powered by Bola TV, our main sponsor for this event. Malakas man ang ulan ay hindi yun naging hadlang para dumalo ang mga tao dito sa Bola TV Asiabasket. This is the last game of the day and also the last day of quadruple-double dahil simula na ng quarterfinals. Tomorrow, ready naman kayo lahat? So, ayun na nga guys. We are about to begin an exciting clash for these two teams as we welcome you to this match, FEU Tamaraws versus Letran Knights. Sa mga hindi makakanood on-site, huwag kayong mag-alala. Meron tayong Bola TV where you can watch anytime, anywhere. Bola TV is the #1 sports and esports live streaming app sa Pilipinas. At alam mo ba na pwede ka manalo ng cash prizes? Nakatayo, nakaupo, o nakahiga ka man? Just visit www.bola.tv and download our application available in both iOS and Android. Bola TV, free na free, walang subscription fee. This is Kat, aka K-Pop. I'll take you over to the panel. See you sa post-game.
Maraming salamat, Kat. This is the 2023 Bola.tv Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship, the final elimination game day, and the #1 spot up for grabs. Letran Knights taking on the FEU Tamaraws. Ken Pangilinan pa rin po, kasama si Coach Andre Santos. And Coach, this is Group B action and wala pang sigurado dito. Both teams trying to gun for that #1 spot. That's really crucial heading into the quarterfinals.
And this game has heavy implications. So FEU, they want to seal this #1 spot. But for Letran, if they win this game, they have a chance to get #1. But if they do lose, drop down to #3. So very crucial who wins this game. And it's really going to determine how our playoff seeding is going to look like.
And Coach, why has these two teams been successful so far dito sa ating Asiabasket?
Well, FEU under Coach Denok, they've been very disciplined. They know what their system is like. And of course, the presence of a 7-footer like Mo Fati is a big factor in a tournament like this. While Letran, on the other hand, they have Kurt Rayson. Kurt Rayson is a not-so-secret weapon for them. And with Kurt Rayson really just doing wonders so far in the tournament and others players stepping up, they've been doing relatively well. So we'll see who's going to end up with the #1 seed by the end of the night.
No, Kurt Rayson really doing a good job with his all-around performance. Samantala naman for FEU, they won against your team in their last game, 80-51. Despite the fact that LJ Gonzalez hasn't been playing, other guys have emerged para dito kay Coach Denok Miranda.
So for FEU, aside from their game against Sanzar, they haven't really had much of a challenge against my Red Lions. Won by 29, really a really disciplined defensive squad, and with offensive talents such as Patrick Sleet, Cyrus Torres, they really have a lot of weapons that can help them down the stretch.
So we'll be back after more after this.
Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92-8 ratio from the Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals. Users with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live stream to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you live at the Villar Coliseum for the 4th game of today's quadruple header of the 2023 Bola.tv Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship. And now let's meet your lineup first for your Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights. Number 4, Kevin Santos. Number 7, Kyle Tolentino. Number 8, Kurt Rayson. Number 9, Pau Avillonar. Number 11, Paulo Galvez. Number 12, Nico Fajardo. Number 18, Justin Bautista. Number 20, James Wamoas. Number 23, Ken Brillantes. Number 25, Rafael Go. Number 26, Jay Garubil. Number 27, Real Aureo. Number 35, Neil Guarino. Number 39, Kobe Monje. And number 74, Joseph Nunag. And now let's meet your lineup for your Far Eastern University Tamaraws. Number 4, James Tempra. Number 8, Cholo Ananuevo. Number 10, Patrick Sleet. Number 12, Renzo Competente. Number 5, Aaron Bagunu. Number 18, Roy Salforque. Number 20, Cyrus Torres. Number 27, Miguel Ona. Number 28, Luke Felipe. Number 32, Leighton Buenaventura. Number 34, Mo Fati. And number 88, Zerbiat De Vara. Our officials for this game, Crew Chief Gary Bulawan, Umpire 1 Eric Demapanag, Umpire 2 FM Mamaril.
Back with us here as Letran and FEU squaring off. Itong Letran Knights we've mentioned, Coach. Well, that was a tough way for them to lose that one game against itong Sanzar. They were up by double digits late in the fourth quarter. But the Five Tigers able to find the right buttons to push and were able to come back.
And what I realized while watching that game was Coach Renzi Bihar was having a difficult time deciding whether he was going to keep Kurt Rayson on the floor. Kurt Rayson had his moments, but he really did make some costly errors. So they ended up finishing the game with Kyle Tolentino. But let's see if Kurt Rayson can be more consistent with his play. We know his scoring capabilities. It's going to be big versus a loaded FEU squad.
Let's go to Cathy Abayon. Kasama niya ngayon si Pau Havillonar.
Thanks, Ken. We are with Pau Havillonar. Pau, dito sa liga na to, no, as you can see, mayroon tayong kalaban na may mga imports. How would that change your game?
Siyempre yung gagawin ko lang yung best ko para ma-stop sa so yung hustle di mawala yun tsaka yung aggressiveness ko. Ayun.
So ngayon maglalaro ka pa ng 1 or 2 years?
2 years ayun, and everything follows. So basta focus muna this coming up season namin which is NCAA season 99. Ayun.
So para dito sa game na to, meron ba tayong adjustments?
So yung may adjustment namin, so di ko na lang sasabihin siyempre para secret. So hindi, naka-tune up naman namin sila, so kilala namin sila and then yun, nag-prepare naman kami.
Thank you, Pau, and good luck to your game. Back to the panel.
Pau Villar, big numbers with 18 points, 10 rebounds. As we take a look at this FEU squad, also undefeated in Group B. You've mentioned guys like Mo Fati patrolling the paint, but Cyrus Torres has really been on fire para dito kay Coach Denok Miranda.
Cyrus Torres, hot shooter, really known as one of the best shooters in the collegiate scene. He's been the most consistent player for them. Patrick Sleet as well, off the bench, very consistent. But Mo Fati, such a big factor. And especially today, facing a Letran squad without a world import, we'll see if Mo Fati can dominate inside the paint.
Start of the game in just a few minutes when we return only here on the Asiabasket.
Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV. Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV. Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV. Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamer. We'll contact you to screen your skills.
As we call the starting five. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now meet your starters. First, for your Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights. Starting at point guard number 12, Nico Pajardo. Shooting guard number 7, Kyle Tolentino. Small forward number 39, Kobe Monje. Power forward number 74, Joseph Nunag. At center number 9, Pau Avellonar. Head coach for your Letran Knights is Renzi Bahar. And now let's meet your starters for your Far Eastern University Tamaraws. Starting at point guard number 18, Roy Salforque. Shooting guard number 12, Renzo Competente. Small forward number 13, Cyrus Torres. Power forward number 4, James Tempra. At center number 34, Mo Fati. Head coach for your FEU Tamaraws is Denok Miranda.
Starters here, Kyle Tolentino, Paulo Villar, Nico Fajardo, Kobe Mone, and Joseph Nunag on the side of FEU. James Tempra, Renzo Competente, Roy Salforque, Cyrus Torres, and Mo Fati. Joined with us here, Ken Pangalinan, Coach Andre Santos, and Cathy Abayon, our courtside reporter. This is our final elimination game here, and at stake, the #1 spot dito sa Group B, Coach Andre.
Gonna be a very crucial game. It's gonna be a very physical game. We know how Letran plays, a very physical team. But FEU, they have under a coach like Coach Denok, we know that they're gonna be a tough team as well. So we'll see how they're gonna respond to this physicality of Letran.
You could see the size difference between Avellonar and Mo Fati, and they're really going at it right now inside.
It's gonna be a big question if Letran can keep Mo Fati out of the paint for rebounds. As we see Royce Alforque with a beautiful pull-up jumper.
And this is a fun matchup. Royce Alforque against Kurt Trayson, although they're not guarding each other just yet, but both guys could really pour in the points here.
So that's actually been Coach Renzi's strategy in the past few months in the preseason, deciding to use Kurt Trayson off the bench more to maybe catch opponents off guard. But Kurt Trayson, we expect him when he comes in, he's gonna shoot the lights out.
Pau Avellonar, mintes sa kanyang outside jumper. Alforque to Torres, Fati. And good job by Fajardo forcing a turnover rather.
But very evident on the part of FEU, they're looking to Mo Fati as the point of attack, really trying to take advantage of that size mismatch versus Pau Avellonar.
Avellonar pulls it out. Locates Kyle Tolentino. Letran trying to bounce back from that loss against Sanzar as Avellonar almost. He gets the ball back here. Fakes. And Fati doing a great job just putting his hands up there.
Good defense on the end of FEU, but we know that Pau Avellonar not afraid of any import. Going up against 2 world imports in their last game against Sanzar, did relatively well, was very aggressive, and we see to start the game very aggressive still.
Tolentino against Alforque. Inside Fajardo. And Fati securing the basketball para dito sa mga nakaberde.
Letran will need their 3-point shooting for sure tonight. The interior defense of FEU is looking on point, especially with Mo Fati in the middle protecting the lane.
Inside, Competente. Mo Fati, wala. Second serving is good.
He's just so big. I don't know if all of you watching in television can see it, but you can just see the size disparity he has inside.
Pau Villar is what, 6'4", 6'5"?
Yes, 6'4", listed as 6'4" in the NCAA. But Mo Fati, I believe, at least 7 feet.
Right now, ito si Pau Villar looking like a dwarf beside to si Mo Fati. Alforque, oh, what a move! But Fati with a better finish! With a putback jam!
Big jam right there by Mo Fati. Royce Alforque, full speed ahead. Has the confidence to take those wild shots because he knows he has a guy like Mo Fati who can make putback dunks just like that.
6-0 for the Tamaraws. Fajardo. Avellonar thinking 3. He fires. That is short.
He'll need to hit those against a big like Mo Fati. But we'll see how FEU pushes the ball here in transition.
Again, Fatty with another offensive rebound, but Kyle Tolentino with a steal against Tempra, gets bumped. Man, we gotta see that one more time.
Royce Alforque, overhead gather, misses it, but Mo Fati with a big slam. He barely jumped right there. But Mo Fati brings us our Bola.TV slam of the game.
Almost 3 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Letran has yet to score here, kaya naman pinasok na ni Coach Renzi Bar. Ito si Kurt Rayson.
So far, it's been FEU's locked on point defense, really giving them transition opportunities, which is why they're able to score 6 points in a row.
And Nunag, that's going to be crucial if they could knock down those outside jumpers.
They'll need those jumpers tonight, especially against the FEU bigs, just too big for them. So they have to play it smart, not force too many shots inside.
Villar has been really physical down low against Mo Fati.
Great job on the end of Nunag, denying the high post. That's really the point of attack of this FEU offense.
Tempra, oh, the spin and the finish.
Great job by James Tempra to stay with it despite the pressure of Nunag. Just staying composed. Finishes after the spin. 2 points for the big man of FEU.
Grayson razzles, dazzles, but missing on that jumper. Torres. Oh, Mo Fati, look out.
Just can't secure the ball. That's 2 times Cyrus Torres has tried to give it to Mo Fati and led to a turnover.
And Cyrus Torres, siya na ang magli-layup dito to give the lead to FEU up by 8. 10-2 with 5:45 left in the first quarter. Cyrus Torres and the rest of the gang looking good so far. Magbabalik po kami.
Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV.
Here and Letran so far struggling against this really formidable FEU squad, down by 8, 10-2. And Coach, your thoughts on what has been going here in the first quarter. But first, we would like to thank Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, the official chicken wings of the 2023 Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship.
Well, it's been clear FEU, their half-court defense has been on point, not allowing any good execution on the side of Letran, which is why they're able to get stops, push the ball in transition, and find easy points for layups.
Coach Renzi Bahar, the new coach. Itong Letran, replacing ito si Coach Bonitan.
Coach Renzi, this new Letran squad of his much younger. He has a tough task ahead of him, but one thing we've noticed is that his team this year much faster than the champion team last year. But we'll see as Pau Villar with a great power move finish without Mo Fati on the court anymore.
Inside points para dito sa Letran, cuts the lead down to 6. Sleet, kick out pass, Ona. Oh, that jumper looking good para dito kay Ona.
So it's give and take. Mo Fati, you take him out of the game, it becomes more of a defensive liability on the court without him. But now with Ona on the floor, stretches the floor for them. Another added jumper. Another guy who's capable of hitting jumpers. As we see, Pau Villar, that's 2 straight buckets. So really, we see the effect of taking out Mo Fati out of the court.
Coming off a double-double performance in their loss against the Fire Tigers, Pau Villar has stepped up. Dahil nga, wala na dito King Caralipio and Luis Sangalang. Alforque, meanwhile, almost 10 points a game. Probing, sending it to Patrick Sleet. Mintes, Tempra, trying to carve out space. Again, gets the ball back, but Rayson able to get it. Oh, bumps into Royce Alforque. An easy call there, offensive foul.
You said it, that's going to be the matchup of the night. Royce Alforque versus Kurt Rayson. But Royce Alforque, early right there, staying in front, walling up, staying disciplined. Kurt Rayson, first foul on him, offensive.
The side of FEU, they're trying to stay undefeated and finish in number 1 here. FEU has won the most championships in the UAP, 20 overall. But they last won the title 8 years ago, 2015, when they defeated the UST Growling Tigers in the finals. Right now, they're trying to get back into the Final Four dahil nga last season, they were just 5-9 under Coach Olsen Racela. And Coach Denok at the helm here, his first head coaching gig para dito sa FEU.
And this FEU team looking very different, especially offensively. Coach Denok really maximizing the talent of his players. And we look at this lineup right here. We already know how big Mo Fati is in the middle, but look at their guards. Cholo Anunuevo, 6'3", playing point guard. 6'2", Patrick Sleet, shooting guard, and 6'2", Cyrus Torres, small forward. So we're just talking about the size of this team versus the smaller Letran team.
And those two were teammates in high school. You mentioned to si Patrick Sleet and Cholo Anunuevo, as Fati is back para dito sa FEU.
So talk about the importance of Mo Fati as Patrick Sleet turns it over right there. But he's able to get a steal right away. He didn't even take so long on the bench. I think Coach Denok rested him for a minute or two. Back on the floor, really such a big presence on the defensive end.
And Patrick Sleet will check out. Balik dito si Competente. So it's 13-6. FEU up by 7 with 3 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Royce Alforque, the Cebuano. You know, the increased role, especially on offense, is such a huge boost para sa kanila.
And looking at this lineup, really strong already, but they don't even have their top scorer, LJ Gonzalez, in this tournament. So it's going to be very exciting to see how this FEU squad performs as Pau Villar with his 5th and 6th points of the game.
Alforque against Rayson. Maguno offers a pick. Competente sa taas. Itong Letran really trying to harass and pressure the ball here. Fati up top, only 7 seconds left. Alforque kick out pass. Anunuevo missing everything on that 3-point attempt. Rayson, forward pass. Oh, almost, but just a tough finish.
Jumawas just too deep right there, but great pass by Kurt Rayson. FEU back to Mo Fati in the paint, short on that jump hook.
Rayson comes out of the pack, under 3 minutes remaining. Guarded by Anunuevo. Drives right. Again, losing the basketball. Alforque, may tangan ng bola dito.
Anunuevo just too long for Rayson as Royce Alforque with his second pull-up jumper of the game. But as I was saying, Kurt Rayson not used to these kinds of long defenders in the NCAA, not so much of them. But in this FEU squad, they have a ton of them. So that's Cholo Anunuevo, Cyrus Torres, Royce Alforque, very much capable of defending. As Mo Fati with a block on Kobe Monhe.
Rafael Go will check in, but first, take a look at that stop and pop jumper galing dito kay Royce Alforque, who now has 4 points in the ball game. 2 and 13 left in the first. FEU still up 15-8. Patrick Sleet will return, as we'd like to invite you to download the Bola.tv app in the iOS and Google Play Store. Galvez, the floater works.
Great confidence by the rookie. Kurt Rayson asking for that handoff but shrugs him off. Galvez says he can do it on his own. Converts that floater.
Under 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Alforque against Galvez. Sleet pops up against Sumawas. And really trying to attack the rim, and he will get rewarded with 2 shots.
Even versus my San Beda squad, guards like Patrick Sleet, Cholo Anunuevo, so good at rejecting the screen. Knowing how to set up their defender, lull them to sleep, get driving lanes, which is why they're able to draw so many fouls in their past games. Same here tonight, Patrick Sleet back at the line.
6'2" guard from Puerto Galera, Oriental, Mindoro. And as I mentioned, magkaampi sila in Cholo Anunuevo in the juniors program under Coach Alan Albano. Average almost 10 points a game as we take a look at our good-sized crowd here watching our very last elimination game between these two titans, FEU and Letran.
So two rookies on the court for Letran. Galvez and Jumawas as Kurt Rayson misses that three.
Sleet. Kick out pass. Alforque sa loob. Oh, what a slithering move inside.
So steady and so composed. He already has such a big advantage versus other point guards with his size. But with his IQ and wits, he's really able to get tough finishes like that to go.
And a turnover again for Letran. No look pass. Año Nuevo attacks and scores.
I thought Cholo was going to give us another highlight dunk. But great rim run right there and great find right there by Patrick Sleet.
Double-digit lead for the Tamaraws. 1 minute remaining. Rafael Go hands it off to Rayson. Takes a free and knocks it down.
That's one guy you can't go under. Cholo Anunuevo saying sorry to Coach Denok. I'm sure that's not part of their game plan to go under on those Kurt Rayson handoffs.
Almost automatic. If you go under the screen, ito si Kurt Rayson will definitely make you pay. Sleet gets blocked by Santos. Humawas.
Great defensive possession right there by Letran, forcing Sleet into tough shot.
26 seconds remaining. Rafael Go thinking three. Na-deny yung backdoor doon. So Rafael Go decides to go for a one-hander. Santos trying for the putback slam. But ball will stay on the side of the Knights.
Kevin Santos, really known as one of the most athletic bigs in this Letran squad. You see, go with the floater. Santos tries to put it back, but just taps the ball out of bounds, but the ball goes back to them. And they may have the ball for the last possession.
Galvez pops out. Oh, dipsy-do. Kurt Rayson fakes. 6 seconds on the game clock against Año Nuevo. Charging in and again turning the ball over as time expires here. FEU, really strong start here, up by 8 against a really formidable Letran Knight squad. As we take a look at the highlights here of the first, Coach Andre.
Royce Alforque was very aggressive, but Mo Fati with the highlight of the quarter. Great put-back dunk right there. Great job by the big to follow up on that. But Pau Villar, as soon as Mo Fati stepped out of the court, was very aggressive, attacking inside the lane. But Royce Alforque, very steady, very composed, showed us his repertoire of moves, pull-up jumper. And here, Cholo Anunuevo with the rim run. As we head into the break, lead FEU 21-13.
Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV. Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. On to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV. Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract. Get a offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift. Bola is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola.
You're still watching the 2023 Bola.TV Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship. Coach Denok Miranda, who just started coaching this FEU team last January, just wants to bring back FEU's winning tradition and live by their winning culture. A 2 times UAAP champion himself, Coach Denok said he always reminds his players that the secret to success is hard work, and he's happy to see that in this squad. With 0 losses so far in the eliminations, he says that the team just keeps on adding more intensity and competition at practice, which is what he likes to see. Ken and Coach Andre?
Maraming salamat, Kathy Abayon. And FEU on a mission to go back to the Final Four dahil nga 5-9 lang sila doon. As second quarter underway here, Letran trying to come back from an 8-point deficit.
And Coach Denok's not totally new to this team. He was already serving as an assistant under Coach Olsen. So he's very much familiar with what these players are capable of. And I'm sure for a while now, he's been thinking of the ways to maximize this talent that he has right now in his squad.
Año Nuevo bringing down the ball against Grayson. And Miguel Ona gets called for an offensive foul.
So Ano Nuevo not really able to set up Kurt Rayson right there. Kurt Rayson, I believe, hit on the thigh by that Ona screen. Hope he's okay.
8-point lead by the Tamaraws. So at stake here is the number 1 spot in Group B, as a little overzealous there was Luke Felipe.
So even this guy, Luke Felipe, one of the younger guys for this FEU squad, but playing point guard, but he's also so long and athletic. Really shows what kind of identity this team has in terms of their physical composition.
Rayson elects to drive and gets fouled as he went up for the shot there.
So that's 3 fouls early on FEU in this quarter. 2 defensive, 1 offensive. So it might be a testament to how Letran is being aggressive so far in this quarter.
In the span of 51 seconds, already 3 fouls for the guys from Moraita. Kurt Rayson at the line, leading his team in scoring so far, 15.3 points per game, to go along with 7.3 assists. He's also hailing from Negros Occidental, and he's the new captain of Letran for the upcoming NCAA season 99.
So Kurt Rayson, already one of the top scorers in last season's champion team. But now with all those players graduating alongside him, he will really have to carry the offensive load especially.
Año Nuevo swings it to his former Baby Tam teammate.
So Letran now selecting to go into a zone. Let's see how FEU responds.
Well, they find itong si Felipe with the 3-pointer.
FEU making them pay right away. First open look they get. So Luke Felipe, corner 3, knocks that one to go.
Double-digit lead for the Tams. Galvez offering a pick. And a steal here by Patrick Sleet. 2-on-1 fast break opportunity. He goes up for the acrobatic layup.
Too athletic, too long for Kurt Rayson. Patrick Sleet doing it on one end, defense, fast break layup on the other.
Right now, FEU up by a dozen. Galvez against Tempra. Rayson. Guarino pulls the trigger and rattles it in.
Great job by Kurt Rayson to see that play through. First pin down for him wasn't available. He found the staggered shot for Neil Guarino as Neil Guarino fouls Patrick Sleet this time. Patrick Sleet heading to the line for 2.
And Patrick Sleet, really aggressive. Really more known as a defender, as we saw there. Neil Guarino knocked down a big 3. And Patrick Sleet at the line once again.
I'm sure Coach Renzi happy with that offensive play, but not so happy with the officiating. Asking for something to be reviewed. Not sure what that is.
Well, hindi reviewable. Under 2 minutes in the 4th quarter pa pwede yun. And wala rin tayong challenge dito. So, kumbaga yung last call stands para dito sa Letran. And Patrick Sleet at the line. 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals in 25 minutes against your team, the San Beda Red Lions.
I hope I could forget.
Pinaalala ko pa talaga, Coach. But, talking about Patrick Sleet, we all know as Coach Renzi Bahar in his first year as head coach, we all know na ito si Patrick Sleet brings toughness, brings defense para dito sa FEU. But you're already seeing the improvements of his offensive game as he subs out in favor of Cyrus Torres here.
And more than the talent, Ken, what I love about these FEU teams, past and present, most of their players come from the FEU high school program.
Yes.
So yung identity talaga nila, they really want to win for the school, play for the school. Kaya since their high school days, they really want to win. And another guy is Royce Alforque, who finishes with an easy layup.
And those guys you mentioned, Royce Alforque, Cholo Año Cyrus Torres, and Patrick Sleet, that core was part of that Baby Tams junior squad as Royce Alforque brings the lead up to 12, 29-17, FEU on top.
Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV. Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV.
Back with us here as Royce Alforque so far, 8 points. 3 rebounds. The guards of Letran having trouble dealing with him as we take a look at Mr. Hoop Junkie himself and Commissioner Jai Reyes.
Happy with the highlights they've seen today for sure. But a lot of action going on today. And again, once again, if you forgot already, this game battle between who will advance as the #1 seed in the quarterfinals.
Dami nating Hoop Junkie worthy moments, just like that alley-oop slam by Will Gozom in the previous game. CSB coming up on top there to enter the quarterfinals.
And speaking of CSB, actually, whoever wins this will be facing CSB.
Yun ang mabigat dun.
So CSB, a very tough #4 squad. So we'll see who comes out victorious in this game to face them.
And for sure, someone from their side is watching this game intently here. As Rayson draws contact, will head to the line.
Kurt Rayson still very aggressive. Despite a few misses, a few turnovers on his end, expect him to continue to stay aggressive because he knows that they'll need his scoring power all throughout the game.
We would like to thank Smart, the official internet provider of the 2023 Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship. Kurt Rayson back at the line. Also plays for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns AMG construction in the ongoing MPBL season. And this guy, you know, Coach Tab is really hard to impress, but because of his performance during their game in the SBP Invitational Games where he scored 25 points, Coach Tab, wala na nasabi. Nothing but praises for this kid, and you know, big things are really coming for this guard out of Letran.
Really is arguably the top shot-making guard. Maybe you can argue between him and Jerome Lastimosa. But really, Kurt Rayson, with the kind of talent that he has and the exposure he has, as you mentioned, playing with an MPBL team, really gives him an edge versus his college competitors.
And FEU still in command here. Kanina pa yan, 12, ibababa paunti-unti ng Letran, but FEU, at least for the moment, has been hanging on here. 31-19, 6 and 25 in the second quarter. Guarino pulls the trigger, off to the left.
FEU really solid on their defensive end, especially in the half court. Really not allowing any penetration. As you see, Mo Fati airball on that jump hook. Good D by Pau Villar, but FEU been solid half court. That's what's really giving them the momentum and allowing them to get easy points in transition.
Villar gets denied there by Mo Fati. Torres, good catch. But Fati with offensive board. And Rayson sneaking from behind. Pulls up from three. Bang!
Kurt Rayson takes advantages of those opportunities. You can't turn that over because Kurt Rayson, any room, he'll take those pull-ups as we see the Bola.TV 3-point shot of the game. And as we head into the break, FEU leading 31-22. We'll be right back.
Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV.
A look at former Letran coach Bonnie Tan, who's gone up in the pros, coaching the Northport Batang Pierre in the PBA. But Coach Bonnie Tan leading his team to a championship, which was really a tough one last year, going up against CSB in the finals. No semis, they went up against LPU. But, you know, just doing a good job finding ways to win with the likes of Fran Yu, Louis Sanggalang, all have graduated for the guys from Intramuros. So it's a whole new ball game para dito sa Letran. But Kurt Rayson is now the new team captain. Tasked to lead the charge para dito sa Letran, but competente, challenging the defense nito si Rayson inside and scores.
And another set of second chance points for FEU. Letran really has to do a better job keeping Mo Fati off the glass. But Kevin Santos with an offensive rebound of his own scores 2 inside.
Along with Pau Havillonar, this guy, Kevin Santos, will play a huge role in the upcoming season. As Año Nuevo, under duress, able to will that one in.
I thought Ano Nuevo settled there and took a bad shot, highly contested, but that's credit to his talent. He's able to hit shots like those.
The talent, the strength, the athleticism. Rayson, drop pass. Havillonar, the one-hander. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. But Kevin Santos, like a workhorse inside.
So that's 2 in a row now for Kevin Santos. Really being aggressive in the offensive glass and not bothered by the defense of Mo Fati and the other FEU bigs.
4.5 minutes left in the second quarter. The tough finish there, galing dito kay Año Nuevo. But on the other end, you see here, ito si Kevin Santos with a putback. Letran recovers the ball here, down by 9. Guarino. Rayson sa bandang kanan, using that Havillonar pick. Snaking in, loses the basketball. Takbo na naman ng FEU. Alforque, the left-handed finish.
That's something you can't afford versus FEU. Really hard to score on them in the half court, but even more so when you're turning the ball over, you give them transition points as Pau Havillonar working hard to get his own miss. Scores 2.
8th point para dito kay Pau Havillonar. 9-point lead. Under 4 minutes remaining. Cyrus Torres hasn't been really firing from 3 so far. But di pa naman kinailangan dito because they have been scoring inside. Mo Fati. Nagbintes. Año Nuevo. And Santos, good job tapping the ball. Rayson with a running start. And Pau Havillonar losing the basketball. Alforque. Up in the sky play. Buff there by Año Nuevo.
Thought Ano Nuevo was going to jam that, but now Letran taking advantage of their own. Rayson
asking for a foul. None given, but nonetheless.
Tough layup right there, both sides. Really complaining. Coach Denok with complaints of his own. Coach Renzi asking for fouls, but we see here Kurt Rayson one-on-one with Cyrus Torres. Avoids the help. Finishes that tough layup. Right-hand finish. 37-30 lead for FEU as we head into the break.
Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV.
Back with us here inside the Villar Coliseum. And the crowd in attendance Loving the action, our fans of the game brought to you by Bola.tv. And Letran able to cut this to 7 points, 37-30. And Kurt Rayson, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists coming off the bench. And Coach, napakaswerte ng ating mga manood dahil nga simula pa nung Monday, actually, day 1 pa lang talagang dikdikan ng mga laro, but particularly in the last few ball games where medyo nakikita nila yung anong kailangan gawin ng teams to get into the quarterfinals. Games have been tougher, more physical, more competitive, and the fans really being rewarded with those kinds of games sa ating mga kupunan.
Because the fans know it, the teams know it, a lot is at stake. So the game really intensifies. But I think why the fans are also liking this game in particular, it almost feels like a David and Goliath kind of story. A smaller team going up against a team with an import, really a challenge for Letran. So we'll see how they'll respond to that challenge.
But despite all that, they're just down by 7 as Villar tracks down the miss.
They've been very physical, getting offensive rebounds on their own, and now being more composed, running their sets.
Santos popping out. Fajardo sa kaliwa. Villar posting up. Ona. And that familiar up and under move works plus a foul.
So notice what's been common between the first and second quarter as you see Pau Villar, 2 dribbles backing down middle, staying composed, finishes through the contact. But as soon as Mo Fati steps out of the court, they look to Pau Villar right away. So really the point of attack when Mo Fati's out. So far, conversion rate has been very high for them in that regard.
Second guy in double digits for Letran with 10. Torres. Guarino with those long hands, able to disrupt that pass. 7 seconds on their shot clock. Patrick Sleet, no look. Baguno for 3, that's short. And a chance here for Letran to inch closer, make this a single possession ball game. Time down to 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Against Alforge.
A shot for Letran would be big here. Cut it down, as you said, to single digits and see what they do.
Monje still scoreless in this small game. Attacking the defense of Torres. Wala. And, wow, a bailout call. There's a foul inside. Shot clock about to expire.
Kobe Mone, you said it, no points yet, but they'll need him to be aggressive. But good job on the whole Letran squad. They're getting second chance points. Most of their points in the second quarter have been off offensive rebounds. So another one right here, even 2 free throws coming off an offensive rebound. Let's see if Kobe can hit both.
Kobe Monje hailing from Tarlac. Had a season high 29 points, 2 steals in 24 minutes. Also knocked down 5 3-pointers in their game against the Pilipinas Aguilas.
So now Mo Fati back in the game. So quick rest once again as we see our Bola.tv fans of the game, Sir Javi Palanya and Sir Noel Zarate in attendance.
Mga OGs yan. The OGs in attendance. Just watching and enjoying our ball games here.
So let's see, they're back to FEU staggered action. No, this time a back pick. Let's see if they find the high post, their point of attack most of the time.
Handoff pass to Sleet against Monje. And before going up for that shot, there's a foul down low. Letran not yet in the penalty.
But FEU complaining. They thought that that was in the act of continuation. Let's take a look at the replay. Patrick Sleet gather. Maybe took one more dribble, but as soon as the whistle was called, I think he was on the way up. So maybe a late whistle, but the ref saw the contact earlier.
Sleet to inbound at the baseline. 1:25 left in the second quarter. Baguno. They find Fati. Down low. Oh, the hook works.
Finally, Mo Fati with that jump hook, finally converting on that. He's gonna have that all day. Pau Villar just too small for him.
Mo Fati 6 points. Monje out of the curl. Gets blocked. Fajardo recovers. Under a minute remaining in the first half. as Paul will stay with Letran but only 4.7 seconds on their shot clock.
Mo Fati getting good position. Kevin Santos, great athleticism trying to block that, but Mo Fati just too big for Pau Villar. He'll have that all night. We'll see if he can continue to convert.
Kurt Rayson will come back, has 11 points. But only 4.7 seconds on their shot clock. Kyle Tolentino, bumalik din. The scoop and the hoop.
Great attack to bring the deficit down to a one-possession game. Let's see if they can get a stop right here.
Año Nuevo, Maguno, Slate sa bandang kanan. 42 seconds remaining in the first half.
Their high post smash action leading to ball screen.
Maguno, hinanap ulit sa ilalim. Ito si Mo Fati gets fouled, but just the third team foul on the side of the Knights.
So Pau Villar really has a lot of work ahead of him. That's something they'll look to adjust after the halftime break. Maybe Pau Villar can front Mo Fati, add a weak side catcher behind them, but we'll see. Pau Villar trying to get inside the World Imports head.
As always, Pau Villar. Hindi naman talaga papatalo yan. Di yan na-atras as FEU. Only 7 seconds natitira sa kanilang shot clock. Patrick Sleet, long three-pointer. That's short. Fati with offensive board. And Monje secures it. Last shot time for the guys in white. Chance here to tie or cut down the lead. Rayson against Sleet. 8 seconds left. Up top, behind the back. The fray. Mintes and Año Nuevo goes to Sleet, but that will not count even if that had gone in. But after 2 quarters, FEU led by double digits early, but the Letran Knights just unrelenting. No quit in them, have able to cut it to 39-36 at halftime. Magbabalik po kami.
Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV. Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV.
Positioning for the quarterfinals for tomorrow. Truly, we are being treated to intense and, of course, a very close game. FEU with a slim lead of 3 points going to the second half of today's game. Halftime score, FEU 39, and, of course, Letran with 36. And, of course, the action and the prize is not going to be stopping here at the last halftime of the game because this is the Bola.TV halftime show. Of course, with yours truly, Uncle Ken. Here we go. All right, so before we get to start for the Bola.TV halftime show, of course, I'm going to be going to do some crowd check. Let's start with the crowd here off at the FEU Tamaraws. FEU Tamaraws, make some noise. Woo! Oy, sir, nadyan ka na naman. Love it. Okay. Now, here's go to the other side for the Letran Knight side. Letran, make some noise. Oh, I love it, sir. All right, so what's going to be happening here is, of course, this is the halftime show, also known as the Bola.TV Free Throw Challenge. What's going to happen is, of course, you guys dropped your name sa ating booth right beside the entrance at the Bola.TV booth. Tapos, all you need to do is download the Bola.TV app from the iOS. For the iOS, it's the App Store. And, of course, for the Google Play Store, meron din tayo Bola.TV app. And you should like the FB page of Bola.TV to be part of the Bola.TV halftime show. So ngayon, tawagin naman natin ang ating some of the live streamers from Bola.TV to pick out the name of the 2 lucky contestants to get to be part of this one, the Bola.TV halftime show free throw game. And we have right now one of the beautiful live streamers of Bola.TV. Guys, Mag-hi naman tayo kay Cheesecake. Of course, you can catch her sa Bola.tv app. She gets to cover basketball game and of course, esports. Ayan. And of course, aside from that, we have K-pop and we have Princess Pirelli. 3 of the plenty live stream, beautiful and entertaining live streamers from Bola.tv. Okay, so we get to pick out the first one. The first name is Dwayne Carino. Right, Dwayne Carino, are you here? Dwayne Carino. There you go. So of course, one of the requirements natin is si Dwayne needs to show us, of course, the downloaded Bola.tv app, a proof that of course he gets to watch the games there. Nandiyan ba si Dwayne? Dwayne Carino, are you here? Dwayne, come on. Huwag ka na mahiya. Come on, 500 pesos gift card is at stake here. Dwayne Carino. Is Dwayne here? Ayan, ayan, please. And then yung isa. Alright, Dwayne Carino. Hindi ba si Dwayne? Si Dwayne ba yan? Hindi pala si Dwayne.
Ay, di ba sa yun?
Sabi mo si Dwayne. Alright, so habang wala pa si Dwayne, Harry Denzel Herbas. Harry Denzel Herbas, are you here? Sige, papuntayin nyo dito. Harry Denzel Herbas. Of course, this is Bola.tv, the proud partner of the 2023 Bola.tv Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship. So again, we have Dwayne Carino and Harry Denzel Herbas. What is your name, my good sir? Of course, going to happen is si Harry is going to be showing sa camera natin one of the requirements to be part of this halftime show. Of course, he downloaded. Ayan. And the next one, si Dwayne Carino. Is Dwayne Carino here? All right, let's get another one. Marius Tolentino. Marius Tolentino, are you here? All right. Oh, there you go. There's Marius Tolentino. So it's going to be Marius Tolentino going up against Harry Denzel. All right, so napakadali lang ating game. Of course, each player gets 5 chances in the free throw. Pinakamadami ma-shoot within 5 attempts. Of course, we'll get to take home the 500 pesos gift card courtesy of Bola.tv. So unahin muna natin. All right, Marius, we have here one of the contestants. Kindly show it to the... okay na siya? Do we have him? Okay. So Harry. All right, man. You're the first one. 5 attempts, 5 chances. Zero? All right, none yet. Second attempt, of course, 1 out of 2. Third attempt, kasi mga friends ni Harry. Sabi mo friends ni Harry, come on, you have to cheer, Harry. 1 out of 3. 2 more. Form pa lang, alam na natin. 2 out of 4. Last one. And 3 out of 5. Ayan. So Marius, you have yours. Yeah, I see it right now. The Bola.tv app. Now Marius. Yo. 0 out of 1. 0 out of 2. Come on, man. And then clearly we have a winner. Si Harry Denzel gets to take home, of course, 500 peso gift card from Bola.tv. Come on, let's award him, of course, the prize. All right, a little photo up. Of course, Bola.tv is where you can watch the Asiabasket games live and for free, 24/7. We have games, we have esports, Mondays to Sundays, all day, every day. We have it for you Bola.tv, www.bola.tv. Of course, you can download the app for free, iOS App Store, and for Android, Google Play Store. There you go. All right, there you have it, folks. Of course, this has been the Bola.tv halftime show. This is Uncle Ken, the rest of the Uncle Bola.tv, and we shall see you soon.
Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV. Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV. Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV. Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV. Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV. Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply. See you here at Bola TV.
Back with us here as the FEU Tamaraws on top by 3 points at the half. 39-36 against the Letran Knights. Ken Pangilinan, Coach Andre Santos, and Cathy Abayon at the sidelines. And Coach, as we take a look at the highlights here, itong FEU simula pa lang just jumped off to a great start, led by double digits. But late here in the second quarter, the Letran Knights found their ways to come back, and Kurt Rayson, Pau Villar leading the charge para sa kanila.
FEU really started the game getting a lot of points in transition. But Letran, what they just adjusted was minimizing their turnovers, taking smarter shots, and that eventually limited FEU's possessions, and Letran was able to get stops of their own. So it's really a game of managing runs, managing the pace of the game, and getting stops so you can control the tempo of the game.
And itong FEU had multiple offensive rebounds in the first half, and that has led them to second chance opportunities. But Pau Villar, even though kumbaga yung height difference nila ni Mo Fati at least half a foot, and he's just really unrelenting inside, battling at the likes of Mo Fati. So take a look at the numbers here, Coach Andre.
So we see really the field goal percentage for both teams, especially Letran, very low, but it's been all about rebounds. So FEU has gotten more possessions, hence this 3-point lead. But what they really have to do is convert. We saw a while ago Coach Denok giving layup drills to Mo Fati and Cholo Anunuevo. So it's really more about conversion, making the most out of their possessions, and minimizing turnovers for both squads actually.
Mo Fati with 6 points, 10 rebounds. Royce Alforque leading the way for FEU with 10 points, 5 rebounds. On the side naman of Letran, Kurt Rayson with 8, 3, and 5. Again, triple-double alert para dito kay Kurt Rayson. Pau Villar with 10. And, keys para dito sa Letran to catch up here against the FEU Tamaraws.
So key for Letran is to minimize the offensive rebounding of FEU. It's very clear that they were able to take advantage of the lineup of FEU without Mo Fati on the court. That's where Pau Havillonar did most of his work, and Kevin Santos. So even if Mo Fati is going to play heavy minutes, they have to be more physical with FEU. Make sure that they don't get easy transition layups by taking care of the ball. So it's really more about taking care of the possessions.
And during the Asiabasket finals, we got our halftime performer, Josh Hush. This is on Sunday, 4 p.m. Our ticket price is at 250 pesos. Dito pa rin po sa Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas City. So abangan nyo po yan. Matinding bakbakan ang inyong matutunghayan dyan. But, well, meron tayong halftime performer that could really spice up the crowd here. And ito, last elimination game natin, Coach Andre. FEU naman, what do they need to do to hold on to this lead and get the #1 spot here in Group B?
Well, FEU really has to take advantage of their size, and it's been evident. They've tried to look for Mo Fati in the post, but Mo Fati just not converting. And on the defensive end, they really have to make sure that they contain Kurt Rayson, which they've actually done successfully a lot of times. But the problem is they're allowing Pau Havillonar, Kevin Santos to get extra offensive rebounds and give them eventually extra points. So they really have to end their defensive possessions with rebounds.
Letran has Fajardo, Havillonar, Rayson, Santos, and Kobe Monje to start out the third. Meanwhile, for FEU, Tempra, Alforque, Patrick Sleet, Mo Fati, and Cyrus Torres. So far, Cyrus Torres only 2 points, is averaging close to 20 points a game, as a three-pointer is a miss to open the third for the guys in green. Torres fakes, drives inside, and scoops one up and in.
So Mo Fati's size really distracting Pau Havillonar, sealing in the paint. So Cyrus Torres attacks right there. No one to help. Easy layup for number 20, Cyrus Torres.
Rayson against Alforque. Sila na nagbabantayan dito. And that hesitation has led to a turnover. Cyrus Torres denied by Fajardo.
Great hustle play by Fajardo. But let's see if Alforque can convert. No, but Mo Fati on the boards. FEU keeps the possession alive.
Torres against Fajardo. Shot clock down to 6 seconds. Fati offering a pick. Kick out pass. Torres fires from Frey. And ball will sail out in favor of the Knights.
So interesting there. We saw here Cyrus Torres thought he had an easy layup, but wow, what a great defensive play by Nick Fajardo. The Bola.TV defensive play of the game.
And Letran able to make a stop. But they trail by 5. 1 minute gone by in the third. Monje pops out. They go to Santos in the post. Careless pass, almost a turnover. Rayson fires away. Battle for the ball, won by Fati with his 11th rebound. Alforque with a crossover. Pops out and miss on that mid-range J. In the battle for the rebound, there's a foul against the guys in white.
Royce Alforque has been hitting those mid-range jumpers, but Mo Fati just too big for Pau Havillonar. So we saw in the last ball screen, in the possession prior, what they're doing is they're trying to keep Mo Fati out of the paint. Their ball screen coverage is to push him out of the paint and go under ball screen. So let's see if they stick to that down the stretch here in the third.
Wow, strong drive plus a foul galing dito kay James Tempra.
So James Tempra, the lefty foreman, facing up versus Kevin Santos, sees the driving lane. Pau Havillonar too focused on Mo Fati. James Tempra with an end one opportunity.
And 4-0 for FEU at the start of the third. Almost 2 minutes gone by in this quarter. James Tempra at the line for the bonus with 6 points. Mintis. Santos secures it.
So both teams really trying to step up the aggressiveness, but a few careless decisions by Letran as we see Pau Havillonar, another offensive rebound. So we mentioned the key for them to stick in this game is to get extra possessions, and Pau Villar and Kevin Santos just doing that.
And he's battling down low with Mo Fati. That hook doesn't work. Santos crossed the miss.
I think it's about time that Mo Fati probably take 1 or 2 extra dribbles to keep it closer to the rim. And he's caught right there, ball watching as Kevin Santos with an easy layup. But as I was saying, Mo Fati settling for those jump hooks. He has 1 dribble, maybe a power dribble to get closer. Higher percentage shot for him, hopefully.
Here he is up top against Villar. Hands it off to Sleet. 10 seconds on their shot clock. Sa kaliwa, Alforque fires a free. No.
Great defensive possession by Letran, really pushing out Mo Fati, and Kurt Rayson with a beautiful pass to Kevin Santos as Coach Deno calls time.
FEU, sila yung nagsimula dito, 4-0, but Letran countering with a run of their own. Kevin Santos, 4 points. That assist of the ball game brought to you by Bola.tv. Kurt Rayson with a dime inside to Kevin Santos. Time out on the floor. Magbabalik kami.
Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 90 ratio. Also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand. Universe with the most fans on media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to bring your skills. See you here at Bola TV.
Villar Coliseum, as that is our fans of the game brought to you by Bola.tv, as well as our host. Talagang nagsisipag sila dito, trying to bring the action on their Bola.tv app. And right now, Coach Andre, this is just a 1-point ball game, 43-42. The fans are in for a treat once again. This is the last elimination game. Bukas po, quarterfinals na. Pero ito, up for grabs, the number 1 spot in Group B.
Would notice right away the size disparity, but Letran just playing with so much heart and energy, and they really have a chance if they get this stop to take the lead at the other end. As Mo Fati called for 3 seconds, so Pau Villar really doing his work against Mo Fati. Might be in his head already.
Pau Villar so far 12 points, 3 rebounds, leading the way for the Knights. Rayson, left flank, lets it fly. And a foul underneath the basket. And I believe the possession will stay on the side of Letran.
Coach Denok really furious at his players. Their lack of communication, leaving men open. So they're at full court trap, but they just allowed Kurt Rayson to throw the ball ahead.
So it's a foul on Letran, as we would like to thank Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, the official chicken wings of the 2023 Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship. Patrick Sleet got away perhaps with a travel there, but Competente recovers against Rayson. Naagawan dito Mionhe. Numbers here for the Knights. Handoff, Fajardo, and finally they take the lead here.
Letran really starting it on the defensive end, been really physical with all the screeners of FEU, not allowing any driving lanes, not allowing any rolls. So kudos to them for being physical, but doing it the right way.
Patrick Sleet, under 6 minutes remaining, pulls the trigger, but unable to convert.
So we'll expect Cyrus Torres to come into the game anytime soon if Letran will keep going under these ball screens.
But so far, they haven't made them pay here. Only 1 out of 10 shooting from behind that 3-point line. Patrick Sleet gets fouled.
Oh no, Kobe Monje holding on to his knee. Not a good sign for the Letran Knights.
And both guys down on the floor. Kobe Mone has been really solid here for Letran so far. That's gonna be unfortunate. 15 points a game. But that was a tough fall earlier.
Really been a key guy for them this whole preseason as we look at Patrick Sleet, aggressive down the lane, but possibly hurt his knee as Patrick Sleet fell on his leg. Let's hope it's nothing too serious.
Hopefully, we will have a positive update galing kay Kathy Abayon. Mamaya, ititignan niya yan. But so far, Letran up 44-43. They were able to come back here after trailing for the majority of the first half.
So I thought he heard it there, hitting knee to knee, but there he holds it right as soon as it bends after Patrick Sleet falls down on it.
But good news is, he's up, although he's limping as he walks toward the bench. 5:28 remaining in the third. A hard-fought game. And you gotta remember, if Letran loses here, they will drop all the way to the number 3 spot. Dahil magtatabla sila ng Sanzar, but because of the win over the other rule, Sanzar will be number 2, and sila yung magiging number 3.
So really in a tough spot right there. So big game for them for sure. Wanting that number 1 seed, possibly face the CSB Blazers in the quarterfinals.
Well, on the side naman of Group A, alam na natin kung sino yung top 4. You've got Ateneo, but first, our crowd here enjoying the action. Sulit na sulit ang kanilang pagpunta kahit pa maulan. Now going back, Group A, we've got Ateneo, undefeated 4-0. Followed by the Corsa Tires, 2-2. As well as Uratex, pero number 3 ang Uratex, number 4 ang CSB. As Competente, Mintes, but the putback is good.
Great job by Competente to stay with it. So it's really been a game of second possessions, converting second chance points.
Rayson, the one-hander, no. Alforque grabs the miss. FEU recovering here, up by Frey. Año Nuevo against Tolentino. Gets hammered on his way to the rim.
Great aggressiveness by Cholo Anunuevo, attacking the lane with no regard for human life, just looking to draw the foul. So here we see Cholo Anunuevo pushes Kyle Tolentino out of the way, draws the foul on him. 2 shots for Cholo.
Makes the first. Cholo Año Nuevo, 6'4", guard forward, 21 years old. And actually had the chance to crack the lineup of an NCAA Division 1 school, Tennessee State. Pero biktima siya ng pandemic because yung mga seniors nila, supposedly to graduate, nagkaroon pa ng 1 more year because of that rule change in the NCAA, giving them another eligibility para sa kanila. So, but here he is. He's back with FEU, doing a good job. And now, under new coach in Denok Miranda, as Santos with a one-hander.
Great job by Kevin Santos, not fazed by the length of Mo Fati. As Letran forces another turnover. Let's see what Kyle Tolentino does with it.
Trying to draw a foul. Oh, Santos! Bully ball inside. Massive foul.
Kevin Santos, the whole game, that's what he's been doing. Tracking down missed shots. Aggressive, going up. Not fazed by Mo Fati. Has a chance to convert an end one opportunity.
Man, he has been huge here in the third quarter.
And he knows his role, Ken. He knows he has to do the dirty work. Kurt Rayson, Kyle Tolentino, Kobe Mone in charge of the points. He'll take care of the rebounds.
Meanwhile, we've got an injury update galing kay Cathy Abayon.
Ken, Kobe Mone so frustrated dun sa kanilang bench at ito'y sinabi niya sa kanyang mga PT na nadaganan daw yung tuhod niya pero kaya naman niyang igalaw at i-bend. Wala naman daw pop na narinig nung tinanong siya. But when he was asked with the pain level, he says it's at 8. Back to you guys.
8 out of 10 pain. But we all know how tough Kobe Mone is. Kung siguro ito playoff game, he will really try to come back. But you know, safety first muna tayo. As Rayson up top against Año Nuevo. Brillantes offering a pick. Good fake. Draws near. Wala. And Fati gets fouled on that rebound play.
So Kurt Rayson will really have to take most of the shots with Kobe Mone out of the game. Looks like he'll have to look as Cholo Anunuevo showing his own moves that undergather the move of the game by Cholo Anunuevo, brought to you by Bola.tv.
And the Knights over the foul limit, so Mo Fari at the line. And that release is something that is a work in progress.
So Mo Fati, anything outside the paint, that's not something he's really perfected. Very raw in that regard. But still a big factor getting those rebounds.
0 of 2 on that trip, so the lead remains at 2, 51-49. Approaching the 3.5 mark of the third.
Now Cholo Nuevo assigned to guard Kurt Rayson. Great roll, but Cholo Nuevo just a bit too late on the help defense. Brillantes draws a foul heading to the line for 2.
Good job para dito sa Letran. Involving ito si Mo Fati in the pick and roll, drawing him out. And they found a streaking Brillantes inside, and he will head to the line for 2 shots. As Denok Miranda, first time head coach para dito sa FEU. But actually was an assistant since 2019. And now given a chance to head this really young, talented FEU squad.
Really, I'm sure he's had ideas and he has his own vision for this FEU program. And looks like so far so good. And with the kind of talent that they have, the team looks very promising for the upcoming UAP season.
Just a 1-point lead. FEU with the possession. Año Nuevo, Buenaventura with the pick. And he slips inside, gets denied. Ni Santos.
Great spacing on the end of FEU, but just better help defense as Cholo Anunuevo recognizes the roll man, but Kevin Santos, great anticipation on the defensive end.
Anunuevo pops out. Too strong on that 3-point attempt. And Kyle Tolentino unable to secure the basketball, as we would like to remind you to download the Bola.tv app in the iOS and Google Play Store and get a chance to win a GCash giveaway. Download kayo doon. 3 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the third. Anunuevo. Oh! Knockout play galing dito kay Bakuno.
Great set by FEU. That's something they've been running this whole preseason. That back pick leading for the big man layup.
And Tolentino, hindi naman nakapunto sa kabilang dako. As Baguno, good defense by Rayson. Baseball pass. Tolentino, one guy to beat. Draws a foul. Coach Denok, not a happy man on the sidelines there.
Call was a bit too early. I don't know if the screen was just late on my end, but let's see if there was actually contact. But Coach Denok furious. So we see Cyrus Torres maybe just leaning a bit too much, initiating the contact, giving Kyle Tolentino a disadvantage. So first free throw misses though. And Cholo Anunuevo says, ball don't lie.
Kyle Tolentino, the son of Marikina Shoemasters coach and counselor Elvis Tolentino. Actually, he's averaging in double figures. Ito si Kyle Tolentino. 11.3 points a game in just 16 minutes. So pretty efficient. Ito si Kyle. Meanwhile, Año Nuevo gets fouled. Pero free throws na ito.
So great rim run by Baguno. Kurt Rayson tries to block it but may have gotten away with a no call. But play goes on.
Yun kasi yung nireklamo kanina ni Coach Denok Miranda. And right after that, umatake nga dun si Tolentino. And almost the same play pero tinawagan. So that's why he was not happy about that sequence. Meanwhile, Cholo Año Nuevo missing on his first.
For all coaches, they like physicality, but what's important to them is parity on the call. So that's what Coach Denok's just asking for, making sure the calls are fair on both ends.
2-point lead. Tolentino hands it off. Rayson against Cyrus Torres. He drives. Rafael Go. No good.
Great execution at the end of Letran though. That zipper action led to a good look on the roll. Just couldn't convert.
Baguno lets it fly. Missing everything, but Año Nuevo there to clean up the miss. And he will head to the line.
So Año Nuevo, very aggressive, attacking a while ago, tracking down the Baguno miss. Just too big for Kurt Rayson. Now, given a chance to convert two on the line again.
FEU, their key losses, Brian Sahonia, who transferred to your team. Simon Sandagon as well, but these kids, Cholo Año Nuevo, kumbaga yung mga wings nito, mahahaba eh. Very long, very athletic, very fast. As an unsportsmanlike foul, looks like it's gonna go against Baguno, but referees will check.
So it's two of the young guys going at it. Baguno and Nunyag. But Baguno is the one who was caught right there. The rest will look to review it.
55-51 with 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the third. Let's take a look.
Actually, he doesn't swing it, but puts his elbow right there. Let's take another look. So, gives an elbow on the back.
Medyo short range eh.
Yes.
Kaya on the other angle, hindi halata. But on the baseline side, you could see the swing. Just a short one. And isa pa.
Napaisip siguro si Baguno eh. Bibigyan ko ba to or hihinaan ko na lang? But that's probably an unsportsmanlike foul, just thinking of the intent of that motion.
There you go. Sportsmanlike foul. Actually, he was really lucky that it's just an unsportsmanlike foul. Could have been easily a disqualifying foul dahil above the head, merong swing. But sabi siguro ng referees, di ba masyadong excessive. But nonetheless, Letran, 2 free throws plus possession.
So Joseph Nunyag, one of the young bigs for the Letran Knights. But Coach Renzi Bihar really trusting him tonight. Gave him the starting nod. Playing big minutes here in the third with 2 minutes to go. Let's see if he can convert at least one free throw.
Actually, overlooked is the matchup of the coaches. Both first-time coaches, Denok Miranda, Renzi Bihar. Coach Denok Miranda played for 7 different teams in the PBA. Samantala, Coach Renzi Bihar, only 2, pero very long career with Shell and Alaska. So full circle sila dito, both of them on their first year as the mentors of their respective squads. Meanwhile, an offensive foul against the side of Letran gives the ball back to the Tamaraws.
And in their respective programs, they were both the first assistants, I believe, of the previous coaches. So they're very much familiar with the previous system, took that and probably put intricacies of their own, and now both teams looking very sharp and very good.
Tempra, the left hand, it's good.
James Tempra just putting the rookie to work, using his body, backing him down, gets good position, easy 2 for him.
And Rayson hasn't scored here in the third, being bothered by the length of Año Nuevo. And again, the turnover. Fast break opportunity for the guys in green. Torres, finally, knocking down the three.
That's a layup for Cyrus Torres. The whole game, they've been able to contain transition. But once again, if you turn it over against FEU, Cyrus Torres can make you pay for threes, as we see the Bola.TV 3-point shot of the game. FEU leads 60-51 as we head into the break.
Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92-to-8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV.
Letran now trailing by 9, 60-51 as Cyrus Torres waking up here in the third. Remember, this guy is averaging a little above 19 points a contest and almost 5 threes a game. So this guy is really a hot shot from deep. But so far, only 7 points. But that last three-pointer has given them a 9-point lead.
Well, they've been staying home on Cyrus Torres in the half-court sets, and they've done a good job in transition. But when you turn the ball over, you give Cyrus Torres lanes to shoot, and that's a lot of space for him. And all college teams know an open Cyrus Torres 3 is like a layup to him.
Villar back. Fajardo. 10 seconds ang ilang shot clock. Crossover. Guarino against Competente. Decides to attack. And he will be rewarded with 2 shots.
So very aggressive are the Letran Knights in attacking. They know how the refs are calling the fouls in the third quarter, taking advantage of it, initiating contact, and now another pair of free throws for Neil Guarino.
Man, Neil Guarino, how tall is he? 6'4", 6'5"? That plays the wing, di ba?
Like a 6'4", 3'4" guy that stretches the floor for them. So very versatile also. So he can defend guards, defend bigs, but it's really his shooting prowess that has made him known throughout the NCAA.
Mas matangkad pa siya kay Pau Villar, who is a good 6'4", probably 6'5". And you could see by his jersey number, obvious naman siguro kung sino yung idol niya.
Length and shooting. The Durantola, Kevin Guarino.
That's right. As Año Nuevo goes to Tempra and another foul, so 2 more free throws on the side of the guys from Moraita.
So both teams in the penalty with just under a minute to go, but really the refs not letting anything pass. A little excessive pushing, they call it. They just don't want any unsportsmanlike fouls to happen, technical fouls to happen. So they're really trying to avoid any excessive fouls to happen.
And we still have a good-sized crowd inside the Villar Coliseum watching this very last elimination game. Battle for the #1 spot. As Tempra 2-for-2. Now with 10.
So now the FEU lead balloons to double digits just like that. So all from a run thanks to their good defense and their transition play.
And Villar and Galvez not able to control that pass.
Can't be wasting possessions if you're the Letran Knights, if you want to cut down this lead. Hopefully, they can trim it down to single digits, 2 possessions, hopefully, by the end of the quarter.
But right now, it's FEU basketball. Competente goes to Torres.
So smash action, zoom. Great drop pass.
Ooh, textbook galing dito sa Tamaraws.
So great execution, but Letran just not with the same defensive intensity as we see Pau Villar streaking down the lane for an easy 2.
Scoring is 14th point but still a 12-point lead. Last shot time para dito sa FEU. Shot clock has been turned off.
So FEU last shot but still looking to execute.
Tempra against Rafael Go. Oh, the strong finish to the left.
Really gave it to him. Point of attack. Wanted to attack Rafael Go. As the quarter ends, FEU with the momentum shifting towards their side.
That late run by the Tamaraws pushing their lead to double digits as we take a look at some of the highlights here, Coach Andre.
Cyrus Torres a while ago blocked. That's what started really the momentum for Letran. They were really doing it on the defensive end, getting transition opportunities. Kevin Santos with a lot of buckets inside. But Cholo and Nuevo staying the course, staying aggressive despite the lead being trimmed. But Kevin Santos, as we mentioned, stayed aggressive, kept Letran close throughout the quarter, but they gave Cyrus Torres too much daylight to shoot. Ballooned the lead up to 10 was FEU. Now they lead end of the third, 56-54, 54 rather. 12-point lead for the FEU Tamaraws.
Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV. Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our official live streamers. We will contact you to screen your skills. See you here at Bola TV.
Back with us here as we are about to start the fourth quarter. And FEU with a late run here to put themselves up by 12, 66-54 against the Letran Knights. Ken Pangilinan pa rin po kasama si Coach Andre Santos and Kathy Abayon, our courtside reporter. The last elimination game, but ang pinaglalabanan nila dito kung sino yung magiging number 1 in Group B and will face the CSB Blazers in the quarterfinals.
So FEU starting without the zone, but Neil Guarino, as we mentioned, one of the sharpshooters for this team, maximizes and takes advantage of the FEU zone.
Patrick Sleet kasama yun dito, Anyon Nuevo, James Tempra, Ona, and Royce Alforque as a foul whistle against the side of the Knights.
So Patrick Sleet once again rejecting the ball screen. So good at that. Catches his man sleeping, draws a foul. But surprisingly, not 2 shots.
Humawas Galvez, Guarino, Santos, and Villar naman para kay Coach Renzi Bahar and the Knights. Anyon Nuevo, offhand, that's good.
Cholo Anunuevo just too big for Jumawas. But that's Cholo Anunuevo. He has the size of a forward but can defend point guards. So great big mismatch right there in the post for him.
Almost a steal. FEU really pesky on defense. Shot clock down to 8 seconds.
Fans reacting to the ball handling of Galvez, but Chola Nuevo, credit him. Real hoopers know. Great defense, staying in front one-on-one. But Gambo's right here. Let's see if Galvez can... He finds Guarino, but just too long for Guarino.
1 minute gone by in the fourth. Ona hands it off to Alforque. Sees a little bit of daylight. Ona, no good on that putback. No Kurt Rayson so far here in the fourth. Santos, handoff to Guarino against Patrick Sleet. Interception by Miguel Ona. 2-on-1 break. And Guarino gets called for a foul.
Great job by Ona denying that reversal. Recognized Letran was in their motion offense. Very aggressive defensively. Now they're able to draw a foul. Ona with 2 chances at the line.
Anyon Nuevo checks out. And Cyrus Torres balik dito para kay Coach Denok Miranda.
Just amazing looking at the size of FEU at every position. Just really a mismatch. They can really take advantage of certain matchups that they want to. So very, very loaded roster that Coach Denok has.
The matchup against the team with the most number of championships in the UAP, the FEU Tamaraws with 20, against the team with the second most naman sa NCAA with Letran.
Sino ba yung first, Ken, sa NCAA?
Ay, humirit ka pa, Coach, ha? Humirit ka pa talaga. Siyempre, alam naman natin yun, none other than the red and white. Most championships in the NCAA.
Letran, really the powerhouse of the NCAA right now, defending three-peat champions.
And all those championships have not been easy para dito sa Letran. Starting off, yung una nila against San Beda, and then yung last nga nila against CSB naman. Patrick Sleet, no foul call, but able to will it in.
Patrick Sleet just willing his way inside. That's been the tone for these guards. Cholo Nuevo, Patrick Sleet, Royce Alforque, just really aggressive attacking, finishing on those one-on-one attempts.
2 minutes gone by in the fourth. Rayson, binalik na dito. Villar gets bumped and draws a foul.
So every time Mo Fati has been out of the court, Pau Villar has really been the point of attack for the Letran Knights. But we'll see if Kurt Rayson can finally get it going. This is usually his time of the game.
Yes, fourth quarter, madalas. That's where Kurt Rayson finds his groove. Last game nila, 24 points, but majority of them really came in that fourth quarter, as we would like to thank Smart, the official internet provider of the 2023 Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship. Biggest lead now for FEU at 14 points. Guarino pops out. Humawas, being guarded by Alforque. 8 seconds sa kailang shot clock. Rayson, this is what he wants. One-on-one. But good defense by Sleet, forcing Rayson into a tough shot.
Great individual defense by FEU. No one could penetrate. And now, Brillantes called for a foul on Mo Fati.
And itong Letran, starting with Santos, he got those string of points inside early in the third quarter. But from then, FEU found its groove. What has been the problem para dito sa Knights here since that stretch? As Cyrus Torres again with the second three.
I think Letran just lost their defensive intensity. A while ago, I could clearly remember them denying the high post, making it hard for FEU to execute. But after losing Kobe Mone, I feel like something just changed, whether it's based on their rotation or in an emotional standpoint. Their energy just disappeared.
And more than the production, yung swag na binibigay ni Kobe Mone, that confidence that he exudes, can rub off his teammates the right way. But right now, they're missing his services and they are down by 17, 74-57. Torres again, this time gets denied by Guarino. Nagmamadali dito si Rayson. And gets whacked on his way up. Coach Denok Miranda contesting na it's off a pass. Hindi daw dapat 2 shots yun.
Kurt Rayson trying to bring hope to this Letran squad, down by 17. Very aggressive. 3 guys or 2 guys just trying to wall him up, but the aggression leads to 2 shots at the line.
And Kurt Rayson so far hasn't scored here in the second half. But this might be something he needs to get him going here. 2 shots at the free throw line.
So not only was losing Mone a big factor in terms of energy, effort, morale, but just his size. We talked about how big this FEU lineup is. So having Kobe Monje, a 3-man who has the body and size of a 4-man, would have really been a big help down the stretch in this game. But instead, they went to a smaller lineup, which FEU just took advantage of.
74-58. 6:18 left in the fourth. Tempra hands it off. Patrick Sleet sumalaksak. And that's an offensive foul against the gunner. Ito ni Coach Denok Miranda.
Patrick Sleet just trying to bully his way inside, but caught using his forearm, shoving out Kurt Rayson. Good call by the ref, offensive foul on Patrick Sleet.
And Coach, how huge has been the addition nito ni Coach Gabby Severino sa side ni Coach Denok Miranda? Long-time assistant of Ateneo, but now is headed to Moraita in the UAP.
Because I'm very sure that Coach Denok, knowing how he was as a player, he's very much in charge of the defensive side of things. But Coach Gabby, learning from Coach Tab, being under Coach Charles, he has a lot of offensive ideas. So I wouldn't be surprised if the offense we're seeing from FEU today and the past few weeks has been inspired by Coach Gabby's brilliant mind.
Oh! The throwdown! Kevin Santos putting Mo Fati on a poster.
Kevin Santos. Down 16 is Letran, but bringing hope to their squad is this jam by Kevin Santos. Posterizing the 7-footer, Mo Fati. Kevin Santos. Jam is brought to you by Bola.tv, the Bola.tv slam of the game.
Mo Fati had no chance. Kevin Santos now with a 3-point play opportunity. Now has 15 points. Man, that slam probably is something that Letran needs right now. They are down by 14, but still a long way to go. Año Nuevo blocked! Doing it on both ends, Kevin Santos.
So really using his athleticism in both ends of the court. As we see Kurt Rayson drawing that foul.
Man, that was a huge wake-up call for Letran. Let's take a look at that denial galing dito kay Kevin and Santos. That defensive play of the game brought to you by Bola.tv.
So really one of the most athletic players in the NCAA. Surprised us with that big jam. Big block on the forward, Cholo Anunuevo. And guys, if you didn't know, Kevin Santos only 20 years old.
Oo. Just his second year coming in para dito sa Letran. First free throw is good. 2 more para kay Kurt Rayson. Kevin Santos. He's one guy that could fill in the void left by Luis Angalang, King Caralipio. That man in the paint. And Pau Villar as well. Really strong performance. 14 points. And Rayson knocking down both free throws. So it's actually just a long two kanina. As we would like to invite you to download the Bola.tv app in the iOS and Google Play Store to get the chance for GCash giveaways. 11-point lead. Fati offering a pick. Torres sliding in for free. Wala. Mo Fati with a hook.
Just too big, Mo Fati. Brillantes. More focused on the shot of Cyrus Torres, forgets to box him out.
Rayson. Fly by Frey. No. Brillantes. Wala pa din. Cyrus with a running start. Bounce pass. Patrick Slate. And gets fouled there by Kurt Rayson.
Great attempt right there by Patrick Slate, really being aggressive. Mo Fati actually, I think, tipped that ball. Could have had a chance to go in if he let it be. But Mo Fati, good job being aggressive as well.
Patrick Slate at the line, short on his first. Has 10 points. Baker's dozen ang kalamangan dito ng Tamaraws. Stays that way, 0 of 2 from the line. Fajardo doing quarterback duties for Coach Renzi Bahar. That fist action, Rayson sa loob. Santos goes up for the finish.
Kevin Santos, another aggressive play. Really got the confidence with the dunk, with a block, and now another score for him.
17 points para dito kay Kevin Santos as a timeout on the floor here. FEU up 76-65.
Bola TV is recruiting. We are offering an open contract where you can get a split revenue offer of 92:8 ratio from the virtual gift feature. Bola TV is also looking for e-games and live streaming professionals to join and expand our community. The live streamers with the most fans on social media can apply as our live stream. See you here at Bola TV.
Back inside the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas City as we are in the fourth quarter between the Coleo de San Juan de Letran Knights from Intramuros versus the Far Eastern University Tamaraws from Moraita.
Hey, that's my player, San Beda Red Lion, Cyrus Liarena. Good to see you here, Sai. Ba't ka napunta dito, Sai?
Sumama yan sa ano, di ba? Sa Malaysia.
Yes, he was in Malaysia, but now injured actually, fractured his hand recently.
Such an unfortunate news for San Beda. Cyrus Llanera, I remember, he really, in those limited minutes he had in Malaysia, had those good spurts. But right now, their rivals, Letran, is down by 11. Make that 14 as Cyrus Torres, 11 of his 13 points here in the second half.
Big shot by Cyrus Torres, just like the previous game. A little space for Migs Oxon, a little space for Cyrus Torres. Just too much. Good look, considered good looks for them.
Alforque behind the back. Mo Fati gets whacked on his way up.
A little bit too much passing right there in the end of FEU. Now Fati heading to the line. May have been a good foul, not a good free throw shooter.
And coach, credit to FEU for weathering the storm. We ourselves got rattled by those. Oh my goodness. Mo Fati. Well, sinabi naman natin yan, Coach Andre, this is a work in progress. Yung kanyang jump shot, those shooting form. But going back,
oh, there you go.
Bumawi.
Great adjustment. Good job, Mo.
As I was saying, itong FEU, despite the fact that Kevin Santos had those sequence of plays as Kurt Rayson knocks down a three, they've kept itong Letran at bay here, but that big three coming from Kurt cuts the lead down to 12. 3.5 minutes remaining in the fourth. Año Nuevo, bigay kay Torres sa taas. Binabantay ni Guarino. Takes the three. And itong Letran dodging a bullet as Rayson gets fouled. And free throws for the Spitfire guard of Letran.
So Villar setting a big screen as Kurt Rayson hits the Bola.TV 3-point shot of the game. And on one more time, in transition, catching the FEU off guard, draws a foul. And so now he's in the line for three.
Kurt Rayson, 8 points here in the fourth quarter after going scoreless in the third. 2 more free throws. And minti siya doon.
So that's actually the second time now in the quarter where he's drawn a foul from the 3-point line. Really using his veteran antics. May have been a kick, but the refs see it otherwise. And now he's converted 5 out of 6 free throws in the quarter.
Nonetheless, just a 10-point lead. Still a lot of time left. 3:14 left in the fourth quarter.
So if you're FEU, you don't want to rush, but at the same time, you want to make sure you're executing right. Take care of the possession.
Año Nuevo. Perhaps a mismatch inside against Rayson, and he takes advantage of that matchup.
Really great job by FEU recognizing the point of attack.
Villar hands it off. Rayson gets blocked by Año Nuevo, but Santos again. Second chance opportunity.
Kevin Santos has been a beast down low. Not faced by Mo Fati at all or the other FEU bigs.
Huge double-double, 19 points and 13 rebounds. Torres off the mark. A chance for Letran to cut it to single digits. Rayson almost losing the basketball, and FEU gets the ball back here. Turnovers have been a huge part of the demise itong Letran here.
Really costly turnover by Rayson. But as your star player, you live with the good and the bad. But that's something he'll continue to work on as the NCAA season comes closer.
Already 7 turnovers para dito kay Rayson as we head down to our final 2 minutes. 10 pa rin ang kalabangan dito ng FEU. Santos at the post. Villar won't even take the three. Rayson does. And rebound here by Torres.
Good look by Kurt Rayson. That's enough space for him. Straight, but just too long. Let's see if FEU can convert here. It might be the dagger if they do so.
Oh, it's a goaltend, although referees will check. But that last call was a goaltend. That's huge if you're Letran, you're trying to catch up.
I think we'll be able to see the replay, but looks like Kevin Santos misses out on the block, but inadvertently hits the rim, which moves the board and rim. In typical FIBA rules, if the shot is affected because of the shot blocker hitting the board, that will have to be a goaltend.
Coach Renzi Bahar certainly not agreeing with that last call. Let's take a look once again. It's hard to tell actually, but
the question is also if it had a chance of going in, which the referee thinks it did. So they'll count that basket.
and Letran will call for a timeout here. They are down by 12, 84-72 as we take a look at Kevin Santos. Monster double-double performance here, Coach Andre.
Kevin Santos has just really been aggressive on both sides of the court, getting offensive rebounds, shot blocking the attackers of FEU. And of course, who can forget the highlight slam on Mo Fati. Just too big, too strong. And sabi niya, ano height mo, Mo?
Breaking down that Mo Fati wall. Kevin Santos, 19 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 block shots. But unfortunately, his team down by 12, 84-72. Kurt Rayson with a game-high 20, but has 7 turnovers. Although, almost triple-double na siya, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 steals. But only 4 out of 18 shooting from the field. It's been quite a tough journey for him in this ballgame.
Well, as I said, you live with the good and the bad. And if you're Letran, you also have to ask, if not Kurt Rayson, then who? This is one of the most talented guards in the collegiate scene. So you live and die with his decisions. And down the stretch, 1:25 to go, as we see Kevin Kyle Santos, 17 points, 13 big rebounds, and 3 assists. Really doing it all for the Letran Knights. So even if they do come out of a loss, what a big, bright spot for Coach Renzi Bihar, seeing that his young center has that kind of capability.
Rayson, that 3-point attempt off the mark. FEU trying to hang on here. A win here would give them the #1 spot in Group B as Fajardo steals and gets a fast break layup. 10-point lead.
FEU just needs to take care of the ball, make sure they execute right.
Sleet as they burn some clock here, under a minute remaining here in the fourth. Patrick Sleet drives, 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock of FEU.
Good spacing on the end of FEU, knowing where to be, knowing what spots to fill, late shot clock, ball screen.
Referees will review that last out-of-bounds play. 48.3 seconds left. What do you think, Coach?
So looks like Patrick Sleet may have hit him last. Very aggressive going to the rim, but wanting to keep that ball alive, inadvertently hit the ball himself. I think the ball will be heading Letran side. Let's see. Oh no, it stays with FEU, so referees probably saw a better angle there.
Still only 6 seconds sa kanila shot clock. Sleet, baseline. Gets the ball back, fakes. That jumper doesn't work. Letran has to score here. Rayson. Villar offering that pick, and those turnovers have just been a buzzkill para dito kay Kurt Rayson. Already his 8th.
That may do it. Kurt Rayson turning that ball over, his 8th turnover as you mentioned. But again, if you're a Letran fan, Letran coach, you ask yourself, would you have it in anyone else's hands? So You live and die with your star players' decision making. As we see Kurt Rayson trying to push the ball, asking for a screen, but just hits his foot off the dribble.
And pinagpahinga na siya dito ni Coach Renzi Bahar. And they've raised the white flag here. FEU on its way to becoming undefeated in their group. Will finish at 4-0. Has defeated San Beda, Sanzar.
So most likely, FEU will face CSB in the quarterfinals, while Letran will face Corsa Tires.
Oo. Maganda yung magiging matchups natin in the quarters as Sleet will just dribble out the clock here. Shot clock violation. And a timeout requested here by Letran. They are down by 10. 11.4 seconds left. And Coach sa Letran naman, they started out 2-0 here, but back-to-back losses. Magiging number 3 sila sa ilang group and will face, nga, you've mentioned, the Corsa Tires. A tough matchup given how they perform here in our Asiabasket tourney.
Yes, what we've seen with Letran, they've struggled against teams with imports. So Corsa Tires, another team who is very loaded with the talents of Tony Inot, Justin Sanchez, and of course their leader Gerald Anderson. But their import Endong, really one of the great big rebounding imports in this tournament. So that's definitely something they'll have to prepare for. And Letran, but knowing their fight, they'll continue to fight on against their bigs, especially led by Kevin Santos and Pau Havillonar.
Well, that's something that you could look forward to. Kevin Santos, 19-15 with 3 blocks. As Letran elects to inbound to the front court. 11.4 seconds left. Perhaps a chance for one final shot here. Fajardo takes a 3-pointer. That's a miss, and that will do it. FEU will come out on top here and will remain unscathed, winning against a really tough 3-time defending champions in the NCAA, the Letran Knights, 84-74.
FEU just did a terrific job down the stretch, held the fort against Kurt Rayson and company. Despite Kevin Santos really being aggressive, they just did enough to keep the lead, maintain the lead, even increase it through transition. But FEU pulling away from this one, winning 84-74 versus the Letran Knights.
And Letran will fall to 2-2. Will be the third place team here in Group B. Will face the Corsa Tires. Well, bukas po yan, yung ating quarterfinals. Agad-agad po yan tomorrow. Still here at the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas City. For FEU, well-balanced scoring for them. Multiple guys in double figures. You've got Cyrus Torres, who really struggled in the first half. But this guy, his teammate, Cholo Anunuevo, really doing it on both ends, Coach Andre.
Cholo Nuevo was very aggressive, just one of many. But in the end, he was the one they were looking to because, as we mentioned, he's a big guard. So Jumawas, we see attacking Kurt Rayson. So he's really able to take advantage of certain matchups.
He is with Cathy
Specialist
Abayo.
Pharmaceutical Fire.
Thanks,
Tigers.
Ken, with Cholo Anuevo with 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists, our player of the game. Cholo, despite the run of Letran, especially in the first half, how do you keep them in your pace?
We just focused on our defense. Even though our shots weren't falling, we just stuck through our defense, talked, because Letran's a pretty good team. Kurt Rayson, Paolo Havillonar. We just had to stick with our defensive, and Coach Denok always kept on reminding us in the timeouts and in the halftime.
Well, ending the elimination round on a high note, undefeated. Is there anything you'd personally like to focus on coming into the next round?
Just focusing on our development. It's preseason as well for us, so it's a good preparation because there's a lot of good teams. Preparation for our UAAP that's coming up, so I think it's good that we joined FEU Basket.
Anyone you'd like to greet?
Shout out to my family back home in Ireland. Miss y'all. Shout out to my D10 family over there and everyone, all my titos and my titas in Ireland.
Thank you, Cholo, and congratulations. Back to you, Ken and Coach Andre.
Thank you, Kathy. As Cholo Ajunuevo, our best player of our ball game. As we take a look at our highlights here, and habang pinapanood niyo po yan, babanggitin ko na rin yung ating game schedule tomorrow. First date, July 27. Our quarterfinals pairings is up at 1 p.m. It's Uratex taking on Sanzar Pharmaceuticals. At 3 p.m., the San Beda Matcha team will square off against the Ateneo Blue Eagles. And at 5 p.m., FEU versus CSB. And our last game, 7 p.m., Corsa Tires versus Letran Knights. Your thoughts on this game, Coach Andre?
FEU really consistent all throughout, stayed the course despite Kurt Rayson's run, despite Kevin Santos' run. But what really kept them apart from Letran was their defensive identity, really making sure that nothing came easy for Letran. And at the same time, Mo Fati, Cholo Anunuevo, just too big, getting a lot of offensive rebounds, giving them extra points. But kudos to Letran. They showed their heart, lost Kobe Monhe in the middle of the game, but they still provided us with great plays such as that. And Kevin Santos, a bright spot for the Letran Knights. Hopefully, he'll be a big help for them tomorrow in the quarterfinals.
Big win by FEU, 84-74 over the Letran Knights. On behalf of Cathy Abayon, Coach Andre Santos, Ken Pangilinan, maraming salamat as we turn you over to our Bola TV host, K-Pop.
Hello everyone, and that's it for today. Congratulations to Team FEU Tamaraws, no? 84-74. So ayun na nga guys, this is the last game of Day 5 Asiabasket Las Piñas Championship powered by Bola TV, the #1 sports and esports live streaming app here in the Philippines. Let's congratulate din guys sa mga nanalo sa cash giveaway ng ating streamer sa Bola TV na nag-cover ng Asiabasket. Kaya kung gusto mo rin manalo, everyone, no, just download our Bola TV application, available in both iOS and Android. For website, just visit www.bola.tv dahil start na ng quarterfinals for tomorrow. Ready na ba kayo? Once again, this is Kat, aka K-Pop, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.